Look, we're having a cooking, we're having a cooking show slash period talk. So with it being Shark Week, I'm not motivated. But I had a couple things that I wanted to prepare and to cook so that it makes it easier for mama, okay? So let's get to it. I'll show you what I'm doing and how I'm preparing. Hey, pretty lady. Yeah, I'm talking to you. What I want to do is I want to cook these. I want to try to make a bunch of grab and go so that I don't have to think about so much, you know. I have a decent sized family, and with that being said, and it's summertime, so everybody's like trying to look for stuff just to like pop in their mouth nowadays. You know, when school time is in, I have a college kid, I have an older son that comes by, and I have my daughter. With summertime, they just tend to like look for like quick lunch stuff and stuff to just grab to eat. So my plan is I want to make some of these for breakfast. I'm gonna make both of them. I'm gonna do something with this shredded steak. I think I'm going to make steak and cheese egg rolls. I'm going to make steak and cheese egg rolls. I'm also going to cut up a fruit bowl and whatever else I can think of. Whatever else I can muster up the energy for, because today is like day 3. And I'm really not feeling it, but I did have this in my mind to do, so let's just do it. Two packages, 1 cup of milk. Those avocados better be good too, or I'll be pissed off. Mexico. I just made some those.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with my granddaughter. They gave her it's called My First Food Book.
Yeah. If I could get it. Yeah.
Thank you.
She stole one already, guys. She stole one already. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? Jelly bean. This is gonna be a good idea, if I do say so myself. Because Lord knows, guys, when that week hits, you don't want to be thinking about nothing. And you know what? My kids are old enough, they can fend for themselves. But as a mom, after a while, you feel a little neglectful. You know what I'm saying? After doing it for so long, but sometimes you just need to give yourself that grace and be like, you know what? I gotta care about myself today. And forget everybody else. But today I set out to do this. Actually, I set out to do it yesterday and I didn't. So now today I did. I actually wish I had another pack, but I don't, so. Booyaka. Got that. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna cook these up with some onions. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do.
Where's that? I want to show you this video.
On the porch. Oh my god, guys. So it seems like a second to you, but actually it's like 5 hours later because now it's time for dinner and I am like super extremely exhausted. Like I need to take a nap exhausted, but I can't. You ever have that feeling? Like you want to take a nap, but you really can't, even though your body is like severely exhausted. Angie just almost cut herself a new butt crack. Guys, want to see the video?
They're not seeing it.
Let them see it.
No.
Look what she did, guys. She is so lucky. Okay.
They can see the impact that it made on my butt.
What?
They could see where my butt landed.
And fast forward. Why? Just let them see it. Look at what she did, guys. She was.
But
they can't see the tail.
My butt's on the tail. Huh.
Just
want to show this.
Why? So la. This is how you ride, and that's how you go crazy and almost slice another butt crack in your butt.
Like a deeper butt crack.
Yeah, that's what she just called me. Talking about, Mom.
No.
Come pick me up.
I was on the floor because I was walking back and my vision started turning.
Did you
black.
get up like holding your butt like ah?
Yes. I was like, Lily, I gotta go. Lily, I'm actually about to cry. I gotta go. So we started walking back and I was like, oh my god, wait, I'm about to pass out because my vision turned black.
What?
Yes.
Because you were in so much pain.
And I called you. Just get up and run home.
You didn't say I feel like I'm about to pass out.
This is me calling you. Mom, my butt. Mom, my butt hurts so bad. Lily's over. No. Lily's over there, like, laughing at me.
So the pain was that bad. She almost passed out, guys. That's how I feel when I get hit in my butt.
Yeah, not getting sliced in your butt.
I bet you won't do that.
Picture a tail.
I bet you won't do
Oh
that
my God.
again.
Yeah, I'm never going on ever again.
You want to help me? I need help.
I want to take a shower.
I need help.
I'm sweaty.
But I need help. Guys, this might be the worst day to try to do this. Because I honestly really don't even, like, my iron is severely depleted. Even though I take iron pills. Okay, so in between this time, so if you don't know, I don't know. Anyway, we're just chatting it up right now. I'm about to cut up some onions, so hopefully I don't cry. But if you don't know, my son, Tony, has a moped. And for some reason, the stupid moped just keeps breaking down. Well, he decided to drive it only like 15 minutes away. And it broke down yesterday. So we had it in the back of somewhere, connected to something. Well, he comes home from work and he says, Ma, I gotta go get this moped. I'm so done with it. I'm about to leave it, blah, blah, blah. He said, can you take me to go get it? So I'm like, even though I'm not feeling good mentally, physically, like mentally, I can tell my iron is really low because I'm having like mental fog, okay? And this happens to me, okay? It happens to me. It's nothing freaking new. I hate it, and it's not gonna get better until, one, I either go through menopause or get a hysterectomy, but I'm not gonna do that. So, unfortunately, for a lot of days out of the month, I have to go through this crap. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, let's go. And I already know I'm not feeling good, but I'm like, let me just push myself, right? Because if there's an emergency, you know, there's no room to be like, oh no, I don't feel good, you know? Even though in your mind you're feeling like, my brain is broken and it doesn't want to work. But I said, all right, Tom, let's go. So I take him there. But while I'm driving there, I'm talking, so I'm not as bad, but I'm still like real anxious. Like, low iron will affect your mental state, your anxiety, depression, body, everything. So anyway, on the way back, it started up. It actually started up. His moped started. So he's riding it back, And I'm thinking in my mind, okay, how's he gonna get back? Like, where's he going? So I start following him, and I don't know where he's going. He's going a whole different route. And so now I'm getting nervous because he's way in front of me, and I can't see him anymore, but I can see him on this little map thing, the 360. So I'm following the 360, but I don't see him in front of me anymore. And like, I keep driving, and this is where your brain freaking takes you with anxiety, bro. You think of all the worst things, the worst scenarios. So all of a sudden, I see him on the little map. I keep driving down straight that road, and this thought goes in my head, like, oh my God, what if I'm driving and he pulled over and I don't see him because my focus is off and I freaking hit my own kid? These are all the things that are going through my head as I'm driving because I am not mentally, like, focused good. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like freaking myself out in the car. I'm having anxiety issues. My muscles feel tight. My breathing is heavy. Anyway, my breathing is heavy, and I'm like, okay. Anyway, I don't know how much you heard of that because my battery died. Go figure. As I'm telling this story. But anyway, if you didn't hear it, I'll tell it again. Anyway, I'm driving, and this whole thing goes. Hold on. This whole scenario is going on in my head as I'm driving, and all I keep telling myself is, Meli, just make it home. Make it home. At this point, I don't even know where he is. I can still see him on the map, but he is like gone. And I'm driving Trailer Trash Mary. I mean, Musty Mary. I'm driving Musty Mary, and I hear her and everything is just getting me. Then I get to this light, and even the lady behind me was like, so I yell out the window, what the heck? This is like the longest light ever. Meanwhile, I'm going through like some major anxiety. Like my muscles feel weird, everything. All the part of iron. All the part of low iron, low ferritin, all that stuff. It affects your muscles, everything, okay? So I'm in the car, I'm sweating. My thighs are sweating. I'm sweating. I had lashes on, remember? I ripped them off. I pulled this thing off because I was starting to feel like claustrophobic. I'm going through all this, okay? Meanwhile, I'm sitting at the longest freaking light ever. It must have been like 5 whole minutes. The lady behind me is like, maybe push up your car a little. And I'm like, I move up a little bit. It didn't help. And then Angie calls me. Angie calls me, and I'm like, she's like, Mom, can I stay out a little bit longer? And I'm in the middle of everything. So I'm like, what? Yeah. So she stays out. I get home. By the time I get home, I'm like, I should have never went. But anyway, I made it. So in a time of an emergency, if I'm feeling Lulu, I know I can make it through. Was it fun? No, it wasn't. And that is where we are right now at almost 6 o'clock. And I'm about to cook now. So, yeah. What?
Okay, I need you to buy, or I can give you it. It's 99 cents.
What?
I need you to buy more storage on my phone because I just got a notification on my phone like, I'm running slower. Like, phone's gonna get damaged if I don't get more.
Okay.
It's only 99 cents a month.
I know.
Thank you.
You owe me 99 cents a month.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
And if I buy it again, I'll give you more 99 cents.
No, you shouldn't have to buy it again.
Well, hopefully not.
Because 99 cents. Alright guys, so we are now to this time here where we are making the steak and cheese egg rolls. So hold on. Here are the egg rolls that I use. They're just from Walmart. So that's that. And we're gonna cut up some onion and prepare. My point in saying this whole story is, you know, some people who don't have things worse than others, like myself, you guys are freaking lucky. to not have those types of issues. Like, I know there's other people in this world who have other types of issues, but if you do not have issues with heavy menstruation and like low vitamin iron levels that get you all types of whatever on top of what you already have, you are lucky. And I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the women out there who go through or who have went through, including the women who are going through menopause, because that ain't easy either. Okay, all of you who still do what the hell you need to do on a daily, no matter what, I want to give props to you, because you freaking deserve it. I know I deserve it. At a time that you just want to not be bothered with anything because of the way that you're feeling, and you still get up and do what you need to do, shout out to you. Anyway, because shit ain't easy. Okay, so we're adding some butter. I'm gonna cook up the onions first and then the meat. I'm gonna do the onions and then I'm gonna throw some garlic in here. So I'm doing this. I believe I made a short video, and I did these, but I'm doing this for, I forgot who asked. I know that there was a request to do these again, and so I'm adding it to this one because it's Shark Week, and your girl tends to not make a lot of videos this week, and so, you know, this is my little side income, so your girl needed to make a video. So here we are. I hope this helps somebody out, whether it be through the talk we just had, my experience, or the food that we are cooking. But this is what I try to do to just make life easier for myself. Some people say, hey, fend for yourself and eat some ramen and peanut butter and jelly. Some people buy a bunch of lunch meat. Some people tell their kids, you better eat some hot dogs and some macaroni and cheese this week. Some people order pizza. Me, I try to think ahead and make stuff that they could just throw in the microwave or fry up real quick, because my daughter, she's 14, she knows how to fry something up, and my boys do too. So anyway, that's what we're doing. If I wanted to be lazy, you could take a bag of peppers and onions. Good thing I checked you guys. I wanted to say that he made it home. He actually made it home before me. That freaking scooter, either he drives really fast or I drive really slow. Listen, I don't care. I got home. I got him. I got his thing. And I made it home. And after probably an hour of just sitting down, woosahing, and breathing, I feel better. Also, the day before my period, I don't know if you guys are that way, but the day before my period, I get moody, but I also get a lot of energy. Do you guys get like that too? I know my mother does. I get a lot of energy, so the minute I see it start, like the day before, like it's starting to come down, I try to do all of my cleaning. Like, I do everything that I know I am not going to want to do while I have my menstrual. And hopefully you're sticking around for this video, because some people don't want to talk about menstruals, but I don't have a reason to not talk about it. It's a very big part of my life because of what I go through. So that's why I do talk about it. Not only that, but I have PMDD, and I had a request. Somebody came on my channel and they were like, Mel, I am so glad that you are not afraid to talk about this, because we need to talk about it sometimes, and we do. because why be ashamed? It's the whole, you know, everybody goes through it. There are women who don't go through it anymore, and there are women who unfortunately don't go through it because they have some type of disorders or whatever, and they go through other things hormonally, you know, or non-hormonal. But usually it's hormonal. Like if you can't have kids, you still have hormones, and you still go through what feels like PMDD, PMS, a lot, anxiety, depression, whatever it is. So I'm just not afraid to talk about it. And you shouldn't be either. Hold on, I'm getting garlic. Also, I don't know about you, but my boys are very well aware of what women go through. And I did that on purpose to not hide what women go through, because I think it was very important for my kids to know that, because one day they're going to be somebody's husband, and they will be better husbands knowing the well-rounded aspect of the woman's menstrual, you know, because we could be bitches. We could. Imagine my boys didn't know, like, oh my God, okay, PMS. What's PMS, Mom? PMS is what a woman, my kids know. My boys know. So when they go into a relationship, they're not going to be like, oh my God, like, they know what it's about, and they can have compassion for their women. So I would advise you talking to your sons too about it. Why not? Why be embarrassed by the body? It's the body. It's normal. All right, so we got some garlic in there. We're doing steak and cheese, so same like you would on a steak and cheese sandwich. However you like to make it is exactly what you're gonna do, and then you're going to stick it in an egg roll. And then, but there's okay, because in this pack, I don't know how many you get in here. You get a lot though. It's 1 pound of egg roll wrappings. It says about 20 servings per container. 20? I doubt there's 20. I feel like there's way more than 20. Anyway, we'll count them. Maybe there is 20. But anyway, what I usually do is I will cook, I guess 10. And the rest, wait and see what I do with them.
Oh, you just wanted to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just stop recording.
I wanted to, I was talking about, come here. You got it now?
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
I wanted to, because I was talking about how, what? I was talking about
Yes.
how I thought it was important
Yes.
for the men in my life, like my children, my boys,
Oh, okay.
as well as my daughter, to know about what women go through every month, the menstrual. Because I feel like it makes them better men to their wives, future wives, to know. What do you, I mean, because you know for like a long time, like the boys growing up, they knew, oh ma, because you know, it'd be like, oh ma, it's that time of the month, huh? Like,
yeah.
How do you feel, like, do you think it was a benefit for me to do that purposely for them?
Yeah. You know, self-awareness and stuff like that, so that way there'll be understanding for their loved ones. Yeah.
And they won't feel attacked.
They'll understand. Oh, okay, yeah, this comes with the PMS.
Right.
This is what Mom was talking about. But at the end of the day, you know us guys, we gonna remember what we remember.
No.
You know, like.
No, my kids know. My kids know when their women are PMSing. They know, especially Laylo. When I got a tag. Fix me.
Not no more. Not no more.
Yeah. So so while we're on the topic, look, we're having a cooking show / period talk. And while we're on the topic,
Disgusting talk.
what are the first telltale signs that you know that I am going to be getting my period.
What? Really? This is what I walked into?
Yeah.
Can I put a shirt on? I feel naked and unprepared.
You want me to do it?
I need a hat. Whoa. I'd rather be the only one naked here.
Okay, so no, you're gonna go get a shirt on for this? Can you just
Oh,
talk?
nah.
You can't even see yourself.
I'm not comfortable with the period talk. You know, I'm more of the behind the scenes talker when it comes to this topic.
Nobody asked you that. We want to know your
You know what I
actual-
mean?
How do you know I'm about to get my friend?
Fellas, we know because we know. We're not gonna put our girls
What
on
is the
smash.
telltale? I'm asking you.
Excuse me?
I'm trying to have a real serious talking. And the
I'm
whole
being
point-
serious.
No, the whole point of my conversation was don't be ashamed to talk about it. And here you are, ashamed.
Yeah, I mean.
This is the difference between
I mean,
me and Kilo.
I mean-
I have no shame. That's why I fart in public.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
when you've held what I've held, you don't need to talk about it no more. It's almost like,
We're talking about how,
Fellas,
what's a
the time of the
telltale
month.
sign when you know that I'm getting my period before I get it? Obviously, you see pads in the garbage. Did I scare you? Pads.
a lot of energy. I don't know. I'm not here to point anybody out, but it sure is a lot of energy and heat coming from behind me. You know what I'm saying? Fellas,
We're not talking to
keep
fellas.
your
we're
eyes
talking to
open.
ladies.
No, ladies, bear with your fella. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you explained it, or drew out a map, we still not gonna understand it.
So for me, for me, before I get my period, I find that you can leave now, Kilo.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you for that.
Before I get my period, I tend to be, when I'm PMSing, I tend to be more critical, like things that don't usually bother me during the month that people do will bother me. Like the little thing that you do that really annoys me and I don't say anything about it, and I just kind of let it go. For some reason, around that time, I can't let it go. I can't do it. Are you guys like that? Like the little tedious things that you put up with during the whole month. Like during the whole month, you have told somebody to do something, right? Over and over, and you're like real passive, like, don't forget, you know, like don't forget that, make sure you pick that up, or don't forget to do this. But at the end of the month, you're not nice anymore. You're like, I told you, how many times I gotta tell you to do that and do this, and why don't you ever listen? You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, like that. Like those things will bother me more. Like, and you know, your significant other might be like, why are you bugging out, right? And they don't really understand that you've been holding your tongue for the past month, and now it just, you know, you just can't hold it no more when that PMS comes, or that PMDD. And if you're not familiar with PMDD, it's premenstrual dysphoric disorder, meaning you feel like somebody else and you cannot, like, it's not like a personality disorder or anything like that. It's more like it affects you more. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder, that you could just not feel like yourself. And you'll know if you have that if you go talk to your gynecologist and tell them your symptoms, and you know, you track it, and they'll ask you, okay, how many times a month, or when does this happen to you, how long does it last, you know, and they could tell. Anyway, so I use adobo in mine. We don't want to make it too salty because, you know, us women with high blood pressure. Yeah. And on that car ride, guys, I swore, I was like, one day, man, I feel like I'm going to just freaking have a heart attack, man. And that's another part of the anxiety talking. Because I'm not going to have a heart attack. We're not going to put that in the universe like that. You know what I'm saying? So then I quickly reroute my brain, like, nah, you're good. We've been through this so many times. There's nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna get jittery and sweaty and unfocused, and you're gonna make it to where you gotta make it to. And I just say, please God, get me home. Just get me home, God. And then I get to my street, and I just drive home, get out the car, and take a really deep breath and say, you did it again. You did it again, Meli. We did it. So yeah. So we did some garlic powder. We did some adobo. And we need some sofrito. No. We need some sofrito and we need some sazon. Where is my sazon? I'm only going to do one packet because I don't need it red or anything. I just want the taste. There is definitely taste. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's bad. Some people say it's not good for you. But I guess if it's not good for you, at least it tastes good.
Love you, baby. You're cool. Hey, back.
I'm cool.
You're cool, kid.
He said I was cool, guys.
Back here reflecting as a silent listener in the bushes. You're pretty cool, kid.
Thanks.
I love you, dude.
Sofrito. That I put extra cilantro in. Yeah. So we're just gonna do a little bit of that. Just one. I figured I had something to talk about, you know? Here is what it looks like. I could either be here just like playing music and you guys are watching me cook, or we can talk and I'm cooking. And when I'm making the egg rolls, I'm not gonna talk. We're gonna speed it up. So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna add some Worcestershire. Gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. I think I said it right, guys. People say Worcestershire, Worcester. I say, I don't remember how I said it. However I said it first, that's how I said it. I only sprinkled a little bit. How about you, Angie? How about you?
Don't tell me.
Huh?
Don't tell me.
Don't show you?
Yeah.
Well then you guys speak up, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you right here. Angie doesn't want to be on camera right now. I want to know, do you think me, as you were growing up, helped you be more aware of your menstrual? Like, that I wasn't shy to talk about it? Like, because some moms are shy to talk about it. Do you think it helped you? Or would you rather not know?
I don't know. I think it helped.
You think it helped with not being shy to talk about it? Because there's a lot of girls who are really like shy to talk about it with their moms. Like, they don't even want to tell them. My thing was, I never wanted you to be like question anything. So I was very like open with you. Even when she was little, I used to have her go get me my pads. I used to call them my diaper. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I used to say, go get me my diaper. Go get me my diaper. And she would know. So you think it helped you? Good.
Yeah, but like I was a nerd. Like,
It didn't traumatize you?
Care.
You didn't really care because I didn't make it big. Like, if I never talked about it, you would not. You would probably feel awkward and wouldn't even have known what to look for.
Health class. I probably still would have told you if you didn't talk. Because I'm not nervous. Like, I don't care.
You're not nervous about it You think that because you were raised that way, but there's people who don't like talk about it. Like there's kids who really do not discuss anything like that with their parents, and they have no idea except for health class. But I wanted to prepare you before you got into health class for anything, because I didn't want that to be the first place you learned.
Yeah.
Some kids, that's the first place they learn. So anyway, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. I need some coffee. All right, guys, so we have to hurry up because my batteries are freaking dying. It's died I don't know how many times. So here we have them. Here they are. Let me try one. before they get uncrunchy, huh? Mmm. So good. So good. These are the ones that I'm going to freeze, okay? You don't want to just stack them up on top of each other because when they defrost, it's going to stick. So underneath, you want to like separate them a little bit. And then I'm just going to roll them. I'm going to roll it up. Don't mind my stove. I'm gonna roll it up and we're gonna freeze it. So the next time that I need a quick meal or the kids want a quick lunch, they could either take these out, put them in the air fryer, like spray them with some oil, maybe brush them with some oil, put them in the air fryer, or just fry them up. So that is how I made life easier for me for the next day or so. Okay, I made a bunch here that when they get cold and they're not crunchy anymore, stick them in the air fryer. They'll crunch right back up. I also have other stuff that I want to make, but for today's video, that's what I did. My battery keeps dying, so I have to go charge them really, really good. But yeah, this is your video. Shout out to you who requested it. With the steak and cheese egg rolls. So good. You gotta try it. Come back to this video and let me know if you tried it and you loved it. I'm just gonna go relax now, guys. Kilo's playing basketball. Let me just tell you, all of a sudden, you saw him, he gave me a kiss. I love you, baby, you're so cute, right? I remembered that I needed something from the store. So I called him, because I thought he was going to the store for something. I don't know. He said, I'll be back. Well, I called him. And he's at the basketball court. I'm like, babe, you didn't even tell me where you were going. You just said, I'll be back. He was like, oh, I thought I told you. So he's playing basketball. So when he comes back, he's going to be starving. But he's going to have to reheat it. I was planning on making macaroni and cheese with it, but I don't feel like it now. Maybe I will in a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. I love you mucho. If you enjoyed our talk and you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment below, even if it's a heart. And I will see you on the next video. Or live on Friday. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you mucho. Alright, guys, so I'm back. It is now 10 o'clock at night and I'm still putting away. Kilo just got back from playing basketball. I'm heating up his egg roll in the air fryer with some french fries. And right now I had taken some chicken out and I put it in the refrigerator and it was totally defrosted and it was looking like it needed to be cooked. So I was like, you know what? While I got the energy right now so I could just chill and relax tomorrow, I am cooking the chicken. So what I just did was I just cut real thin chicken breast like this. It's thin. And I seasoned it with adobo. And sorry, I got period brain. You know, pregnancy brain? Yeah, period brain. It's a thing. Adobo, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning, and I am frying it up in some olive oil and butter. So the butter doesn't burn, I put the olive oil. Or so the olive oil doesn't burn, I put the butter. Either or, but it makes it taste so creamy without having cream. It's just weird. It's just like, I don't know, it tastes really good. Try it. If you've never tried olive oil and butter together, you definitely should try it. Alright, so that one's done. Put it in there because I'm gonna put the lid on it, and tomorrow there's a choice between some right here, the egg rolls, or the chicken. So yeah, Kilo probably want a piece of chicken and an egg and a couple of egg rolls and some French fries. He just played the basketball, so I know he's really hungry. So far I only ate an egg roll, but I need to eat something else. So I also just filled up my fruit bowl, and I got a little watermelon. Look how tiny that dang old watermelon is. It'll do though. And I got some more avocados. They're not ripe yet, but I so wish they were. Alright guys, so that is it. That is it for this video. That is what I cooked, so that I do not have to worry about cooking tomorrow or probably the next day. Who knows? Who knows? It depends. So I did the muffins, the chicken, and the egg rolls, and then I have the other egg rolls if somebody got hungry for lunch. Boom. Pop them suckers in. Anyway, I love you mucho. Until the next video, I will catch you on the flip side. I'm tired now. Yeah. That thing right there, it's still catching flies, so it's up there. All right, bye.